Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to Soul Connections, Conversations for Your Soul podcast. I am your one and only host, Slim. Yes, self love is mandatory. That is a fact. I want to know who's with me today. Today we have an interesting topic today, and I'm so curious on what you guys think. It would serve me best to see what you guys think before I put my opinion out there. First and foremost, let me just put that out there. So I want to know who's with me today. Go ahead and hit that hashtag Soul Connections. That's with three L's. SoulLConnecions. And you know me and my lovely signs. Bam! Y'all know I'm working from two screens. Y'all know how I do. Bam! Right there and right there. You see the hashtag? I'm gonna need y'all to put the hashtag in there. Hashtag Soul Connections. Hashtag Soul Connections. Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all this weekend. Woo! Was this weekend crazy? Thank God for that extra day off on Monday on President's Day, huh? Yes. Make sure this is up good enough. Bam. Bam. Want to know who's with me here? If you're with me, put a one in the chat or hashtag Soul Connections, and that's with three L's. Y'all know the drill. Let me know I got somebody in here with me so I know. Okay. So listen, right? Now, we have been on a relationship topic for like the longest, and that's where we're always going to be because at the end of the day, I'm curious, and I'm sure everybody else is curious too, on why there's so much tension between us men and women and why we just can't get along. I don't know why, but we were put on this earth to mesh and co-create with each other. That's what I'm saying. Adam for Eve, Eve for Adam. That's all that I'm saying. So we already discussed in the past topics of why men and women aren't getting along, why men and women are constantly fighting. And we all agree that it's just part of the bigger plan to basically stop procreation in the long sense, right? Because you can't have a man create a baby with another man, and you can't have a woman create a child or life with another female, right? Right. So, along with that, obviously there comes dating. And there's a lot. I mean, a lot. And it's supposed to because opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, right? There is a lot of conversation about dating in when you're in a relationship, what you're dating, how you should be dating while you're in a relationship, etc., etc., etc. Hey, I got 5 viewers on here, and if y'all are okay, please hit hashtag Soul Connection so I know you with me. Um, where was I at? Oh, in the relationship. Um, Dating in a relationship. That's where I was. I gotta write this stuff down because sometimes it out my mind. Um, so I want to come on here and I want to ask y'all very interesting question. Does money matter when you're in a relationship or when you're dating? Not necessarily a relationship, just when you're dating. Does money matter? And if so, and if you say yes, and it does matter, if so, um, is it one of the top 5 things on your list? Is it before or after sex? Talk to me about it in the chats. In the meantime, let me go ahead and give you my stats. Well, courtesy of y'all, because teamwork make the dream work, right? So currently on YouTube, I have 85 subscribers. No, excuse me. We have 85 subscribers. We got to try to figure a way to get that up to 100. We're almost there. We're not far away. We're almost there, okay? So you tell a friend and tell a friend to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe and add me on your YouTube. Put me in your algorithm. I think that's I said that. I think I said that right. Put me in your algorithm. And on Facebook, we have 444 subscribers and I think 389 likes. So you want to get the likes up on Facebook, go ahead, hashtag, share this, hashtag SoulllConnections, please. And that's with 3 L's. But seriously, back to the relationship topic. Obviously this is a relationship Soul Connections podcast. Hey, thanks you so much for chiming in. Please go ahead and hit hashtag Soul Connections. I want to know, the question of the day is, does money matter? Does money matter when you're dating, when you're in a relationship? Because there's a lot of point of views out here saying that women just want men that are complete and have everything together. Men are intimidated by women who make their own money. Women just want to use men because during a dating stage, you're not giving money vibes or something of that nature, we'll say. So I really want to know, and this is seriously honest to God question here. Does money matter in a relationship? And if it does, let me know what it matters to you. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the utmost one, right up there. Like 10 being I need it all the time, no matter what. 1 being I don't really care. So I need y'all to help me help y'all. Does money matter in your relationship? If so, put it on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Does money matter in your relationship? Does it matter? All right, let's just get to it. Oh, 5. Hey, D, thanks for commenting. I appreciate you. She says 5. We got D over here on Paradise Lynn. She says 5. And then over here on Soul Connections, we have Diane saying, who don't want a man that is financially secure? That's true. That is true. We want a man that's financially secure. But the same things that we're asking from our partners or our man, shouldn't we also expect those same expectations from us? So again, from a scale 1 to 10, how much does money matter in your dating and or your relationship life? Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Black Man is God. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. Hey, Cousin Carla. How you doing, baby? Thank you for tuning in today. Today's topic is, does money matter in your relationship? And if it does, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much does it matter? 10 being the all of all, 1 being, it really doesn't matter. Nah. Oh, Diane says he got to have his shit together. Okay, so if he has to have his shit together, you too would have to have your shit together. So do you think that it is an okay reason to say, I'm not dating because my money isn't correct? I mean, we all want to be millionaires. Don't are millionaire, trillionaires, billionaires, however you want to call it. We all want that, right? We all want money in our pocket, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're a thousandaire, are you okay to date? Are you that comfortable in your financial status as of today, February 20th, 2024? Are you financially, do you have the financial capacity to maintain a dating relationship or even be in a relationship? That's the question, I guess. If a financially ground woman, if you are a financially ground woman, you don't want a broke man. Okay, but you can be broke financially, right? But what about your spiritual wise? You can be rich in spirit, right? Rich in energy, does that work? Hey, Pete, thanks so much for tuning in. Hashtag SoulllConnections. That's with three L's, y'all. That's with three L's, y'all. All right, so we have a comment over here on Paradise Lynn. D said, would I be wrong for saying dating on your level? Date somebody that's equal so you both can understand each other where each other's coming from. No, D, you would not be wrong because I agree with that too. Date on your level. Date on your level. My cousin Carla says he can be rich like Diddy and whooping your ass. We about to turn this into Toxic Third Tuesdays? No, we're not doing this. But no, you're right though. So that brings another question. Would you want to be financially stable in your relationship? Let your man do whatever he wants to do and still beat your ass, but he pays all the bills. So you literally selling your soul. That's what you're doing. You selling your soul for a few dollars, but you ready to get your ass physically beat. No, no, no. Yes. Oh shit. Diane said, I'm a broke bitch. I need security. She's so funny. She's so funny. Paul said, just have the uncomfortable conversations. You can have the uncomfortable conversations, and again, people might not be ready for that mental capacity of having those uncomfortable conversations. Does money matter while you're dating or in a relationship? Looking at some statistics, that's one of the reasons, that's one of the top three reasons why marriages do not last because of finances. Okay, the top three reasons why marriage don't last. One was infidelity. Two was financial. And y'all not gonna believe this. Three, friends and family. Friends and family. So I'm trying to figure out here. Does money matter in your relationships? And Diane, you're right. If you're a financially ground woman, who would want a broke man? I agree with that, like you said before. But I also agree with meeting somebody, like Dana said, meeting somebody on your level. And one of those uncomfortable, as P said, uncomfortable conversations you have to have is what financial bracket are you in? Because we need to know what house we both of our credit can apply for to get us. What's the range here? Am I looking at a $100,000 house or am I looking at a $50 house? And yes, I did say $50 house. I know there ain't no houses for $50, but I'm just saying, are we looking at $100,000 house, $50 house, a $500,000 house? But it's not just, Dana said, I was just about to say that you took the words right out of my mouth. Dana said, and then grow together. That's what I like. That's what I like. Meet me where we are, and then we can elevate together. Because the key word is you want to elevate, right? You don't want to stay stagnant. You want to elevate, right? So, finances in relationships, yeah. Or are they even looking for a house? That's a good question. Or are they even looking for a house? Or are they looking for a place to stay? You know, that could go both ways for male and females here. You know? Oh, Diane said, you know what's happening from the beginning when you met me. Well, Diane, I'm going to keep it real with you, to be honest with you. People are afraid to have that uncomfortable conversation, so therefore they may not have that conversation with you just yet. And it depends on how much you're willing to disclose of your information to a person you're just dating. Now, mind you, you're not in a relationship yet. You're just dating. Paul says, you could miss out on the right person for you having molds. Exactly. Or wait a minute, P, do you mean for you having your own? Do you mean because you have your own expectations and somebody doesn't fulfill your expectations, you could be missing out on the right person just because they didn't fulfill a couple check boxes on your expectation list? Oh, Paul said, ask to see their savings and show them yours. Ooh, ooh. My Rick Ross voice. Ooh. All right, hold on. You decided to deal with, Diane said, you decided to deal with me. Who's going to hide their wealth? Well, there's a lot of people that will hide their health because they don't. There's a lot of people that would hide your health, or excuse me, your wealth. I keep saying health, your wealth. You wouldn't go on a first date and let somebody know you're a millionaire, because then the whole relationship of them genuinely wanting to take you out now becomes they're just hustling you to play you for whatever it is because you just told them you were a millionaire. So if I was a millionaire, yeah, I would hide my wealth. I would hide my wealth. Paul said molds like tall, dark, and handsome. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to stick to my mold. And Dana said, if you see it like that, it's moving along. That is moving along. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you only see me as your financial ticket, please move along. But there's some selfish people out there because remember, money is the key root to all evil, right? I don't think money is. I think the intent behind the money is the main root to all evil. People in their greed is the main root to all evil. Ma, pause on Paradise Lynn. P, mom is saying hi. um, who's going? Yeah, I'm hiding my wealth. I'm not going to let you know I'm wealthy. I'm gonna just keep telling you I'm wealthy in spirit. Amen. All right, all right, all right. If you see, oh, we have another comment. If you see that the relationship is moving along, then I will want to start talking about finances. Yeah, absolutely. Now we went from dating to relationship. Absolutely. Now, when we're first dating, I don't think it's none of your business if I'm a millionaire or not. Okay? We're dating. You're getting to know me. That'll eventually come out once we're in a relationship and the word finances come up. It'll eventually, I have a wealthy, I have a couple commas, few little decimals, but a lot of commas, I would say that. Right. People plot murder for money. Exactly. So I'm not going to let you know off the first date that I'm a wealthy woman. Why would I do that? You could kill me on the first date. I'm just saying in general. But you know what I mean? It becomes a plot. Then you'll marry me. Then you want to kill me for the insurance policy. So again, when dating, as of February 20th, 2024, how important are finances for you? People have a lot to say about men um, going 50-50 with their woman. They're saying that, and I'm saying they're saying it because it's all over the internet. I don't know. I don't have a specific one point in person. I'm going to say they. Um, they have a perception that if a man goes 50-50 with you on bills, that he doesn't love you. So why are we equating money with love? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? P said, show me the money. P, you said silly. Hashtag his soul connected for me in the chat, y'all. If y'all with me, hashtag. That's a hashtag. Soul Connections, and that's the 3 L's. Y'all see that right there? Soul Connections. Y'all see that right there? And y'all can contact me at 412-634-0788. 412-634-0788. If you want to talk about it, if you want to be on the show, or if you have anything that you want me to promote for you, please go ahead, call that number. But back to the main topic at hand, which is money important in the relationship? If so, on a scale from 1 to 10, and give it to me. Tell me how you feel. Is this whole thing with the men doing 50-50? 50-50, is that still a thing? Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was in a relationship, and again, his to Soul Connections, my stories, with one of my exes, and we really did 50-50 because that's what worked for us in our household until he and I purchased a home. Once we purchased a home, we then said, you know what, since there's two streams of incomes, I make more than you. We're going to take one check, my check, since I made more. We're going to put it all to the bills of the house. Pay the mortgage, the lights, the gas, all that, our cell phone bill on one check. And then your check, Kelly, we'll just split it right down in half. 500 for me, 500 from you, and then we can do whatever what we need to do with that money. And that worked for our household. I didn't look at him as less of a man because he paid 50-50. I don't know where this thought of a man paying 50-50 or a woman paying 50-50 became so negative in society because it's not traditional where the man goes home and makes all the money and then the woman just maintains the household. We are in a modern world now, and in order for anything to work inside your household, you really do need two incomes. I mean, you could sit here and pull, I'm a strong black woman or I'm a strong black man all day. However, at the end of the day, an extra $1,000 a month coming your way, that would be a blessing. That's all I'm saying. We could put on the front if we want to. Hashtag no cap. I'm just saying, put on the front if you want to. India said, back in the day, my dad gave my mom his own checks, but they were married. Exactly. Your father is a traditional one, right? Let me tell you a story real fast, and this is a true story, lie to you not. My grandfather went off to the war, right? And, obviously they paid you for being in the war. He would send his paycheck home to my grandmother, okay, every time he got paid, right? And then when he came home from the army, my grandmother gave him the checkbook. And every last check that he gave her was in that checking account. He said to himself, I knew right there that she was the woman for me and I married her. My grandfather. My grandfather. Now, keep in mind, my grandfather has been passed away now, and he passed away when he was 96. So that's a real old, shout out to you, Pop Turner in the building. That's a real old tradition for a man. But even more compliments of a woman. Now, Paul said here, Paul said, it went left when many females, okay, hold up. Oh, wow, I lost the comment. Oh, it went left when many females started demanding a man pay it all. Oh, do y'all agree with that? It left. It left when women started demanding. Oh, that word. That word, demanding. Oh, that word gets to me. India said, I got to work 3 jobs. And he said, I got to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet, but I'm single. Right. Now, had you been in a relationship, or if you were in a relationship, wouldn't you want your man to contribute? That way you don't have to work 3 jobs, right? So, right. And let's take it back then. And what I say all the time, teamwork makes the what? Makes the dream work. You need me and I need you. Don't get me started. You need me and I need you. So whatever this whole society is putting us against each other because you're not making enough money or because you're not paying 100% of the bills. Don't let this new modern day feminism, God damn it, I'm going to call it. God damn it, I'm going to call it how I see it. Don't let this new modern day feminized stuff snatch you from your happiness because you want to be caught up in the shit that ain't got y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Okay? All right? It's teamwork make the dream work. It will always be teamwork make the dream work. That's why, again, God made Eve for Adam. Okay? But now, modern day, Eve, I'm going to need you to roll your sleeves up. Okay? I'm going to need you to help me milk these cows and pick up these chicken eggs because teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. So financials do matter in a relationship. It does. It matters. It matters a lot. Now, how you guys can coexist and make a plan to make it work for you, that's your household business. However, if a man pays 50-50, now let me make this very clear. Let me make this very clear, so transparent. If a man is paying 50% of your bills and you're just dating, you better thank that man. Don't look at him as being as a simp. Don't look at this man as being weak. You be thankful that that man is giving you 50% of your bills and stuff, and you're just dating. Oh, my cousin Carla said, I've been married twice, and both my husbands paid 100. Know your role. Ooh, she said it. She said it. Then we have Diane saying, God said the man is the provider. Okay, and she and she gave the apple to eat. Oh, y'all still with me over here on Soul Connections? I need y'all to put a hashtag Soul Connections in the chat because my phone just went off and I had to hit the button again. I want to make sure y'all are still with me. All right, back over here to Paradise Lynn. Dana said, I worked 3 jobs and had someone only working 1. That was the problem. Okay, I can agree with that. I have also been a person like that as well. I was in a relationship and I had to work 2 jobs while the one person only worked 1 job. And I didn't never understand that. However, it didn't stop my work ethic. I still did what I needed to do because I knew at the end of the day, I knew that bills still needed to be paid. But in the same sense though, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not going to lie. I felt used. I felt like me being the woman, okay? Me being the woman, and I have a man in the household, or 2 men in the household, given my circumstances, okay? There's no way in hell I should have been working 2 jobs to make the bills meet. That's the way that I feel. Paul said, Carla, I have a question for you. Paul says over here on Soul Connection, Paul said, excuse me, I didn't mean to say she. Paul said, women knows a man's role, but not theirs. Ooh. Oh, you're getting a little touchy there, P. You're getting a little touchy there, P. John Frazier says, when you marry both couples 50-50. I apologize. John Frazier, thank you so much for joining the show. I want to go ahead and say when you're married, I'm not married. I want to put that out there. I'm not married. I'm just speaking from, I've seen married couples, elderly married couples, like my grandparents and stuff. It's not 50-50. It's never been 50-50. I personally feel, and again, this is my personal opinion, if you're dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, you're my man, we live in 2 separate, you know what I mean? You help me, I help you. But once we're married, you got to give me all of you, and then I'll give you all of me. Whatever John Legend said. But y'all get the picture. So I don't think it's 50-50. John Frazier, I think it's personally 100 and 100. Gregory Kelly said, I've helped many, but I'm still waiting. Shout out to G. I see you, G. I've helped many, but I'm still waiting. Well, you got to find out what you're waiting for. Don't be afraid to use your voice. And hey, and if you don't like what's being happening, you got to speak up. You have to speak up. People are afraid to have that uncomfortable conversation, thinking it can go one way. However, the uncomfortable conversation that you may need to have can actually go another way. Be open-minded on that. Let's see here. Hold on. I see people over here in the chats. India says, back in the day, my dad gave his mom. Okay, wow. Okay, hold up. India said, I got to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Mom, you're all up on the camera. If you want to come with me, you can. You have a seat, pull up. Paul said he went left. I got to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Yes, India says, I am just dating, and this man paid my traffic today. He paid a traffic ticket. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Saying, oh, that he paid that's what's up. He's showing you that he appreciates you. He's showing you, hey, look, I got your back right now. I know this was a minor inconvenience. This was a minor financial inconvenience for you, but you know what? Because you my shorty, I'm feeling you. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that traffic bill for you. That's what's up. Back to what Paul said. Paul said, okay, hold on. Paul said, God also said a woman is a man's helpmate. You're right. You definitely did. Mom, Dana said hi, girl. I got you, D. Carla says, that sounds like help. That sounds like SSI. So Carla, you had both your husbands pay for 100% of everything. So I'm very curious, cousin Carla, what did your money pay for? I'm just very curious. I mean, did y'all have kids? Did your money go to the kids? So was your marriage more of a traditional marriage where the man paid for everything and you stayed in the house and pay and maintained the kids, the cooking, the domestic stuff? I have to ask that. Yes, mom. It's doing that. Okay, that's because we're close together.
I'm blanking in and out.
Yeah. Hashtag you gotta love your mom. Put hashtag mom in the comments because mom be the one, don't she, y'all? Yes. Okay, let me get back over here on Soul Connections. Um, if y'all with me, please go ahead and put a hashtag Soul Connections in the chat. That's SOULLL. That's with three L's. I'm gonna read some of these comments while I go ahead and do that. While y'all go ahead and do that. So I know y'all with me here. All right. India said, me and my ex was together for 9 years in two different houses. And he told me that he has his own bills, so he can't help me. So, India, I have a really good question to ask you. And please, if you want to answer it, you definitely can. But if not, I totally understand. So, within that 9 years when y'all were together, was marriage ever discussed? Was marriage ever discussed? Was living together ever an option? Do you have any kids by this man? So those are the questions I got for you, India. Was marriage discussed? Was living together ever discussed? And do you have any kids by this man? Your ex of 9 years. Paul says, if a man is providing the proper leadership, a woman gets besides him and supports him. Paul, I definitely agree with that. I love you too, Mom. Shout out to Mom Dukes. She's all over my page. I love you, Kelly. I love you too, Mom. All right, so hold on. Carla answered my question. Carla said, if I wanted to travel or buy him nice things, I did. I had our backs. So you're saying, Carla, basically, once he spent all his money in the household for on household essentials such as mortgage, rent, light, gas, water bill, car note, car insurance, all that other stuff. Once his money was gone, you were the backup to whatever else that he needed. Is that what you're saying? Carla said he wore the pants, I wore the skirt. I know that's right, girl. Did you have a slip underneath that skirt? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. He didn't have to hit zero because he had you. Wow. Teamwork makes it dream work. So do you believe in nowadays? So do you believe in nowadays? Can a man really pay 100% of the bills if they're not living together? He gonna pay his bills and my bills? I want to know, does he work for Griselda Blanco or something? Because I need to know. My bills alone is like 3 bands a month. Somebody help me. Hold on. We got the comments from, or we got the answer from India. India answered the question. India said, no kids together. We talked about living together, but it never happened. If you don't mind me asking, and again, cuz you don't have to, do you mind me asking you, why didn't you guys ever move in together? Yeah, why did you guys never move in together? Why wasn't it a priority to save money within those 9 years for you to either live with him or he to live with you to combine and save to build a house? If you don't mind me asking. Diane said, I would shut the hell up if he was taking care of me fully. Paul says, Paul says, how much should one pay if they move into a house owned by the other? No, wait a minute. No, now you just flipped the script. Owned the house. We ain't paying nothing. We got to stack because eventually we got to buy the land. I can't answer that because that will go somewhere else. All right, hold on. Anything while dating is a gift. Okay, cousin Carla. Cousin Carla said anything while dating is a gift. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that 110%. A gift that's coming straight from my heart or my pockets, no less. Let's be real here since we're talking about money. It is a gift. If we are dating and I choose to pay one of your bills, that is a gift. You're absolutely right. Or vice versa. If a man is paying 50% of your bills, paying a bill or whatever, that is a gift. You're absolutely right. Now, if we're in a household, that's something different. Okay, hold on. We got Soul Connections popping over here. Hey, Sarah, no, you ain't on late, girl. You right on time. We talking about that guap, el guapo, and money. We're talking about that money. The topic is how much of importance does money have in your relationship? Is money important in your relationship? On a scale from 1 to 10, please rate your importance of money in a relationship and or dating. Do you believe that a man should just pay 100% of 100% of the bills? I'm confused because again as stated, I worked in a 50-50 household and it was boom, you have to pay this amount, boom, I paid this amount until we got to, hey, since we have a house together, why don't the person make the one that makes more money, which at the time, my BD1, he made more money than me, and I was right behind him. So what we would do on paydays is he'd give me his check. I'd go to the bank, we'll deposit in the bank. When he come home from work, we'll call, set up the payments for whatever we needed to do. And then when I got my paycheck, I'd split my stuff right down in the middle. 500 for you, 500 for me. And then it worked for our household. Yes, it does have many factors, Sarah, and let's talk about the factors that this have. Diane said, help me help you. You might need me one day. Right, absolutely. Again, it goes back to what I said. Teamwork makes the dream work, okay? And then India, to go back to um, what you said, India, you said his credit was bad, right? So his credit was bad. Had he probably moved in with you being his significant other at the time, could have helped him get his credit up because there's extra money in the house that could have been paying an extra bill, if that makes sense. But again, men control the keys to marriage, women control the keys to sex. India said, mine was so good, I just moved without him. Now, I don't want to be nosy again. You don't have to answer this cuz if you don't want to. However, did y'all have this discussion of saying, hey, my credit score is better than yours. Why don't you come live with me? That way we got extra money in here. We can pay your bills down to help you get a better credit. Because you never answered my question. Also, was marriage talked about? And Sarah said, that's the thing. What works for one household won't work for another. Absolutely. Different perspectives. You got to find your own rhythm in your household of what works for you. Now, if we're just dating, a man is not obligated to pay your bills. He's not obligated. And for us women, and because I'm a woman, to sit there and call this man names because he's not paying 100% of the bills or he's not paying your bill, we want to call this man names and say he's not traditional, and that's not fair to do. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had something in my eye, y'all. Sorry. India said, we never made it that far. Yes, marriage was talked about, but we didn't make it. Okay, okay. Oh, And that was 9 years ago. So you was rocking with this man for 9 years. Marriage was talked about and didn't make it. Same here. I was in a relationship for 10 years. 10 years and it didn't make it to marriage. But credit was good. We ain't gonna go there. That's another topic for another day, girl. You about to sit. Cousin Carla said, stop helping these boyfriends and find a man who can help you. Oh, yeah, she just switched it up. And I see what she did with the key words in the comments. She said, stop helping these boyfriends, B O Y, capital letters, and find a man, capital MAN, who can help you. Stop helping these boyfriends and find a man who can help you. Paul says many men aren't comfortable pursuing marriage with those who have been on too many dates. Hashtag cuz India, I love you too. All right. Paul says men aren't comfortable pursuing marriage with those who have been on too many dates. Now, hey, thanks, Kill. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in, boo. Now, okay, hold on. Hold on. Now we're getting in a lot of depth here now. Paul said so many women giving out husband privileges without the commitment or paperwork for marriage. And you know what? You're correct because Carla said, stop helping these boyfriends and find a man who can help you. So us women are so busy worried about these husband privileges that we're giving our boyfriends. And I have to say boyfriends. I have to break this up so you can understand. So we up here worried about our boyfriends instead of being worried about the commitment and all that stuff of doing as a woman. Wait a minute. Let me retract that back. Let me retract that back. I said that all fucked up. My bad. Paul, oh, cousin Carlo, Paul said he loves your comment. Yeah, you know me, P. I'm working off of two screens. We got Soul Connections on one and Paradise and Lynn on the other. Okay. That's India said that's why I like my 53-year-old man because he is a man. I know that's right. He applying that man pressure, that grown man pressure, okay? Pressure breaks pipes, but it also builds diamonds, boo. Ew. All right. Paul, can we go back to what you said? Many men aren't comfortable pursuing marriage with those who have been on too many dates. Wow, because I'm a dater. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I'll date now. Let me explain because I'm dating to find out what I like. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's where we go back to that conversation we had about 2 weeks ago. Just because we're dating doesn't mean we're fucking. And some men got that in their head that if you're dating, you're fucking. No. We went out on a date. We went to Applebee's. I enjoyed energy and we were talking. For a potential to even know if I even want to be in a relationship with you. Paul also says so many women giving out husband privileges with the commit without the commitment paperwork or ring. That's true too. But again, Paul, I'm gonna go back to my comment I've been saying. Men control marriage, women control sex. So if a woman is giving out husband privileges without the commitment, without the paperwork, without the ring, why isn't she getting it? Oh, I get it. Why buy the cow if you get the milk for free? So does this go back to the men by saying, hey, men, why are y'all afraid of marriages? Or, hey, men, do you believe while you're dating, do you pay a woman's bills? I know that's right. Carla said, and ate good. All right, let me see. We got some more comments. I love the engagement, y'all. Thank y'all. She said free milk. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please hit hashtag Soul Connections in the chat because self-love is mandatory, right? Sarah said, yup. Paul said, oh, come on now. Many date and have sex. Ain't many virgins out here. You're absolutely right, Paul. Many do date and many do have sex. I'm just not one of the many. I'm the selected few. Okay? Because I understand that the sex is a spiritual, deeper bond. And just because you treated me to Applebee's and I was able to get a $30 steak and some alcohol, you think you're entitled to my panties? No, doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Diane says, you got to find the man. You have to find out if he's a man or a boyfriend. Absolutely. Because people lie, energy don't. Again, people lie, energy don't. Men control the key to marriage. Women control the key to sex. I also want to add in here, since we're having a financial conversation, I also want to add in here that men value sex the way women value money. I said it. God damn it, I said it. Do y'all agree with that? Men value sex the way women value money. All right. Oh, Sarah says, hold on. Oh, shoot. The comments is popping, y'all. The comments is popping. I appreciate the engagement, y'all, because there would not be me without y'all. Y'all love my soul tribe. Y'all this shit for real. Don't let nobody tell y'all no different. Hashtag y'all opinions matter. And if you got a voice and opinion, I need y'all to put that on here. Okay. Diane said, you got to find the man. Right. I'm not, okay, Paul said, I'm not going to pay any bills if we're just dating. Do I get a refund if it doesn't work out? Absolutely not. So Paul set his standards right there. Paul said he's not paying no bills if we're dating. But you gonna pay that dinner bill if we go out? You gonna pay the dinner bill? I got to ask that. I got to ask that. You said you ain't paying no bills. You don't get a refund. Um, Paul, I did not. Paul, you better stop. I did not just have sex. Paul, you better stop with them fabrications. Hold on. Honestly, though, I don't know about dating for real. Sarah said, honestly, though, I don't know about dating. Sarah, what don't you know about dating, if you don't mind me asking? Because you said, honestly, though, I don't know about dating. Are you saying you don't know about dating as far as men spending their money on women's bills and or vice versa? Or are you just saying in dating in general? Paul said, no, in all seriousness, it's simple for... No, let me put these glasses on, y'all. And hold on. I might have to put this light on. You excuse me. Hold on one time. I apologize about that, y'all. Okay, I can see better now. I can see clearly now. My bill is paid. No, let me stop with my shenanigans. Okay, wait a minute. All right, Paul said, no, but in all seriousness, it's simple. You have to absolutely be exactly what you're looking to attract. You want a husband, then you must be prepared to be a wife. Paul, I agree with that. However, I want to add a little sub note to that because we are not responsible for who we attract. We're only responsible for whom we entertain. Give you an example. Bright light. You have a soul. Obviously, we have souls. You're bright light. You're a very pretty woman and you're a very handsome man. And people are drawn to light. Even the moths are drawn to light. So you may attract a few unwanted motherfuckers. You may attract a few unwanted motherfuckers just because you might look good. For real, for real. But and you have to, this is where self-accountability takes place. You have to have the self-accountability to realize which one you're entertaining. Because again, people lie, energy don't. Okay, we got 7 comments. Sarah says, I got to emphasize on that. So just ignore that comment now. Sarah, I love your participation, Sarah. You get a gold star for me, boo. Ew. She said, I do agree with Paul on that. I asked Paul, was he paying the dinner bill? Paul said, dinner bill because we grubbing? Yeah. Sarah said, as far as household bills, look at my other comment. Okay, I got you. Diane says conversation works all ways. Now, your other comment, Sarah, you're saying you're not sure about dating. A man that's paying your bills while you're dating, you're not too sure about that. That's what you were referring to. Okay. Paul said any any woman, if a man asks for something. Paul, I'm not understanding your question or your statement if you're making one. Any woman and it if a man asks for some. Oh, any woman would end it if a man asked for some bill for any woman. Paul, I see what you're saying. Let me get it out. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. Paul said any woman would end it if a man asked for some money to help him pay a bill. We would look at that as, oh, you're being weak. You can't handle your own. You wouldn't be able to handle me. My bills come with this, and you got me asking you to pay. And that's all wrong. That's what I'm saying. Everybody needs a little bit of help every now and then. Let's just be real here, okay? Um, Dating can make you a hoe. Oh my God. Nobody but Diane's comment. Dating can make you a hoe. Well, guess what? Christmas came early. Ho, ho, ho. It's like, no, let me stop. Let me stop. Paul said, ask the ladies what they would do if they were dating and the man asked for some money on a bill. Now, P, do you mean dating and paying a household bill? Or do you mean dating while I'm paying a Red Lobster or a dinner bill? I'll let you answer that. Let me go back over here. Carla said you may have a point. If I had $1 for every time my man thought about sex, we would both be happy. Girl, you ain't lying. Men look at sex the way we look at money for real. All right, let me go down here. Oh, Paul said you can't be broke trying to attract a financially responsible and well-off man. Well, why can't I? If I was broke, okay, you can't attract a financial. Why can't I? I can do anything I put my mind to. I can manifest on it. I can pray on it. There's broken people out here that's looking for people that are healed or that can heal them. Whatever they choose to manifest, whatever they choose to pray for, just because I'm broke and I'm asking God or writing in my book saying I want a financially stable man, that's not wrong. That doesn't mean I cannot attract it, because at the end of the day, as you said, God made the man the provider, right? So if I'm financially struggling and I'm writing my letter and my petition and my manifestations to God and I'm praying to God and I'm saying, send me a financially stable man, then he just may do that, because who knows? This financial stable man can show me things and teach me things of, hey, you're holding your finances wrong. Maybe if you do this, this, and this, and pay this, this, and this, and pay this, and this, and this, you'll have a little bit more money. So yes, Paul, I'm sorry, I don't agree with your comment. You can't be broke trying to attract a financially responsible and well-off man. That's not true. Diane said you have to decide if they buy you dinner, if that was enough for sex. I'm worth more than a $50 dinner tip. Feel me? No, no. I'm sorry. I feel your comment. I feel what you're saying. You don't have to decide nothing. You already know your time is valuable enough. A man being in a woman's presence is good enough. Um, if they buy dinner, thank you so much for buying dinner. Maybe if we had such a good time, I can take you out. There's a difference. I can take you out next time. So I don't necessarily think that $50 in a dinner tip. That's all I'm saying. Paul said women ride right by guys standing at the bus stops. That's true. That's true. Women and men drive past women standing by the bus stops. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be at the right time at the right place to meet somebody. Hold on, I got 9 new comments. Paul and Sarah going at it at the comments, and I love this interaction, so we're going to keep it going. Paul said, if you ask me for financial help while we're dating, then how can you be an asset? There's more ways than just Paul, there's more ways to just in a relationship than just financial. You know what I mean? There's, as stated before on the previous show, where you may be weak at, I might be strong. Where I'm strong at, you might be weak at. So it's a each one teach one all together. Excuse me. Again, go back to what I was saying. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's that, like you said before, Paul, it's that uncomfortable conversations that need to happen for real, for real. All right. Sarah said, I'm saying, oh, hold on. Sarah says, I'm saying that I really cannot comment on dating because because since the age of 18, I have only really been single maybe 3 to 4 months out of that time. Oh, okay. Well, Sarah, let me ask you this. Um, Within that relationships or within their relationship, was your man paying 100% of the bills? Paul said, it ain't all wrong. Dating, damn it. Real bill, not a food on a day. You would be rich. I look at money the way women look at money. Paul said that. Paul said, you're absolutely right. You should not be dating if you're broke. I'm sorry. You absolutely should not be dating if you're broke. I'm sorry. Okay, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. Um, got to be working on that goal. Help me. Diane said that. Paul says, how can you be looking for stability if you ain't stable? Because you could be looking for it. I don't understand how we not have this question. Double struggle. The game is to be sold. No man should be looking for a project student to teach. No. No, 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 no. Paul, I'm going to go back to that comment. That's right. No scrubs. So a man strong with his money would want to date a woman who's not, nah. Hashtag soul connections. All right. So listen, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying with that. A man should not be looking for a. Hold on, y'all. I want to say thank y'all so much for bearing with me and tuning with me. I'm eventually get this all on one platform. Again, I'm working off of two screens and I'm trying to do the best that I can. It's only one person doing everything, so please bear with me. Um, Damn, I went all the way back. Hold on, Paul. I wanted to address something you said. Paul is cooking over here. I think I'm gonna take back my wooden spoon, Paul. Let me see. So a man with strong money would not want to date a woman who is not a man. Right, a man. No man should be looking for a project or student to teach. Okay, now I want to say this. Oh, thank you. Hey, Susie. Thank you, boo. Yeah, my girl did it. She said she liked my hair. Thank you. Um, the conversation is about money in a relationship. How much of importance is money to you in a relationship? And dating. Do you expect a man to pay 100% of your bills? Paul, back to what you were saying. Um, I'm sorry I have to keep going back to it because I keep getting distracted and I apologize. Paul, you said that no man should not be looking for any project, student to teach. Now listen, and correct me if I am wrong, okay? And again, these are just my personal views. Maybe some of you viewers may feel this way, some of you may not, but I'm just going to go speak on how I feel about the situation. Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You can try that facade all you want to. Men are. Men are looking for women of whom they can create mentally, whom they can form mentally, which is why nowadays the men are saying that they want their women younger, less experienced, so they can shape and mold them into the woman that they want them to be. Okay? So by saying no man should be looking for a project or a student to teach, I agree with that. They shouldn't be. However, men are because, the more experienced women were considered old of age or that we hit the wall. We hit a wall. Oh, these men nowadays. Um, Diane said, "You don't want your queen out here looking crazy. You don't want your queens to be financially secure to help you out a few times." Okay. Paul did not do my hair, Susie. And calling it manipulation, right? Many women call that controlling. That's listen, right. No, younger Diane said younger women are going to spend all your money in maintenance. That could be. Again, date on your level. Just like on my Paradise Lynn page, Dana said date at the level that you're at money wise. But 9 times out of 10, these older men or these men, they want younger women so they can manipulate them. They can mold them into how they want their women to be, if that makes sense. They want to groom them. That's the goddamn word I'm looking for. God, good. They groom them. Sarah said, I was with a man for 8 years. He made about 60K a year. That's 2023 to 2011. I was only making 28, so he paid way more. And that's what worked in your household, as he should, because he was making 40,000 or like 30 something thousand more than what you were. So you're right. And that's exactly what I was about to comment. I was groomed. I was groomed. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. Sarah, okay, I understand. He was groomed. He groomed you to a specific lifestyle of where the man paid for everything. So now you're accustomed to that lifestyle. So I have to ask you, Sarah, if you meet a man because you're no longer with him because you broke up in 2011, now you met a new man and you see that your new man does not have the same values as your old man. And now you have to go 50-50 on bills. Do you look at your new man as being weak or as a simp or as a sucker, no less? Oh, you was with Lou? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know all about that. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, Sarah, I see. I got you, Sarah. Okay, I see where the convo is going. Okay, I'm picking up what you putting down, Sarah. Okay. Diane said, "Younger are going to spend all your money. They got to buy them. That's what's called alimony, right? So is it saying it ain't tricking if you got it? Because the young woman would, but the old woman is more experienced. The men don't want because she's experienced. She's labeled as hitting the wall. She's labeled as yeah, basically hitting the wall. He has to live up to his different standards. Oh, okay. Okay, we actually have 3 children together. Okay. I just think in the modern day society as we're dating, okay, I just think that there's a lot of pressure, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, and this is just an opinion. I think there's a lot of pressure on men. I also feel there's a lot of pressure on women because men say that they want a younger woman, a less experienced woman, quiet woman, all acting out of her divine femininity per se, right? And the women's side is saying that we want a man that's going to pay 100% of the bills. We want a man that's going to be dominant. We want a man that's going to be masculine, and we want a man. But at the end of the day, I think we're missing a key perspective in both of these arguments. And what I want to say is, I think we're missing the key dynamic of just being friends and having the uncomfortable conversations that need to be held because we want to spare somebody's feelings. Paul, you're absolutely right. If you're broke, you shouldn't be dating. Absolutely. Absolutely. It costs a date. It costs a date. Hence to when women say it ain't tricking if you got it. because it does cost a date. You want to go out on a date, and if you as a man, if you're asking me on a date, I'm going to expect you to pay for a date because you asked me. Now, have there been times where I asked the man out to date and say, "Hey, would you like to go on a date with me?" Da, da, da. Yeah, and even if you're just friends, figure it out if you're going Dutch. If you're dating, hey, we can go Dutch because my financial, I appreciate honesty over lies. Look, look, shorty, you're beautiful. I was very interested in you. Right now, my financials ain't the way they were, but I just wanted to enjoy your company or your time. Is there any way that we can go out to Starbucks? Is there any way that we can go out anywhere and we can do a bill that's Dutch? Is that wrong? I mean, do people do that anymore? I don't know. The next has to be better than the last. Never downgrade your standards. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. We want women don't lay down. We lay up. You're absolutely right. Women don't lay down. We lay up. So again, I'm gonna say, men look at sex the way women look at money. They had it the same level. Paul, you being a man, and you didn't seem like you're the only man in here tonight. You're the only man in here tonight. So do you feel that way? Do you feel that men value sex the way women value money? You said that's all cap? You said that's all cap? Well, please enlighten us females that are watching this page. Hey, Hill, what's going on, baby? So again, I'm going to ask the question. Welcome to my podcast. It's called Soul Connections. And today's episode, we're talking about finances and relationships while dating. Um, what is your perspective on sex and money? And I say that because I've been saying men value sex the way women value money. So I was kind of curious, and you're on one page, and I have another man on the other page. So we only got 2 men in the chat. So we definitely want to hear your thoughts, your opinions, your concerns, all of that. So we were wondering, nowadays, you're married, and do you pay 100% of your bills, or do you ask your wife to pay 50? So are you a 50-50 man or a 100 man? Okay. Woo, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We got the comments are popping on both pages. I swear. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Paul says some of us lay down. You're right. I said women don't lay down. We lay up. And Paul said no. Some of y'all women lay down. That's true. That's true, Paul. Some of us do. And Paul said I'm fine with that. Paul, you know what? Only if a woman only has sex to offer. I don't know where my cousin is. I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and put hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat. That's SOULL Connections. CONNECTIONS. I have no idea where cuz is at. He's MIA right now. Y'all see this? I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and put that in the chat. Hashtag self-love is mandatory. I'm your host, Slim. That's right, I said it. Hashtag Soul Connections. Paul, we have another man on the scene. He's on the Paradise Lynn page. So we got another man on the scene. His name is Larry Hill, and this is what he said. Larry said, I have always paid the bill, but the wife has been a stay-home wife, but wanted to work, so she got a small job. Oh, okay. Okay. So you believe in the traditional mind state of the man takes care of all the bills and the woman maintains the home, the cooking, the cleaning, the domestic, the stuff with the kids. Do you have kids? Larry said it should be a man's priority to pay all the bills, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's his main priority to pay all the bills. So let me ask you this, and I don't know if I should because you're married, and again, this is no disrespect to your marriage. When you were dating, did you pay your, I guess, your significant other's bills while you were dating? Now, keep in mind, you're not married, you're dating. Did you pay the bills while you were dating? Did you pay did you pay your significant other bills while you were dating, not married. Okay. Paul said he pays for everything except the internet and streaming. Now let me ask you this. Now let me ask you this. You pay for everything except the internet and streaming. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Larry, why didn't you pay, if you don't mind me asking, why didn't you pay the bills of the woman whom you were dating? Paul, Paul said that. Oh, y'all have to excuse me. Y'all have to excuse me one moment. You have to give me a second. I gotta get me some water. It's going down over here, and I can't pull the wig off today because I got the braids in. Ew. Oh, no cap. This is no cap. I have to hold up. Got these little, these water. Okay, here we go. As I sip my water. Mm. All right, here we go. Not my commitment. Oh, okay. Larry, you said, thank y'all for holding. I appreciate y'all. Um, Larry said the reason why he didn't pay his significant other's time at the bills while he was dating is because it was not his commitment. But I have to ask you this, Larry, you being as a man, while you were dating, did you expect sex from your significant other? Because again, men value sex the way women value money. So, Larry, we got over here on my Soul Connection page. You're going to have to like that when we get out of here. Um, Paul said, welcome. So, yes, welcome to Soul Connections. Paul said, I love the hairstyle. You prayed over that, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I don't know whose hair this is, but I know I really bought it. But yes, I did pray over my wigs and weaves. I do, because I don't want to contract no broke spirits, right, Paul? Paul's so funny. Paul said I had to wait 30 days for a kiss. Are you serious, Paul? Your wife made you wait 30 days for a kiss? I want y'all to go ahead and hit hashtag Soul Connections in the chat. Let's get these likes up. Put Soul Connections in the chat. This is relationship conversations for your soul podcast. You hear me? We're going to talk about it because this type of energy that we got now in the environment, we're putting men against women, women against men. We can't have that. It's up to us to change the dynamics, and that's, God damn it, that's what I'm trying to do here. That's exactly what we're doing. Larry said, that's a normal feelings. Sex should not be connected finances. That should be an emotional feeling. Aha. But Larry, men value sex the way women value money. So, if we're dating and I asked you to pay a bill and you say no, but then you ask me for some ass and I say no, is that, I don't want to say that's tricking because we're dating, right? So what is that? I didn't say 100% of the bills. While you're dating, do you pay a bill? Not 100%. That's marriage. That's for marriage. That's for marriage, long-term relationships. I'm talking about right now, currently dating. If I was dating you or you were dating me and you said to me, or I told you that something was about to get cut off or whatever the situation may be, and I had an issue with the bill. I came to the man that I'm dating. And I tell you this and you tell me no, but then 3 hours later you ask me for some sex. Well, I don't want to give you sex now because 3 hour conversation we just had, about me, what's going on in my life, what's going on with my bill wise, I'm stressed out. So emotionally, I'm checked out. Mentally, I'm checked out. Do you think I just want some dick and that's going to bring me back to emotional and have me feeling emotional? I'm emotional because whatever happened, this bill needs to be paid. And I'm not coming for you. No disrespect, Larry. No disrespect. All right, Paul. Paul said men do not value sex the way women value money. Really? Fair exchange, no Robert. Okay, really, because this is a deep conversation I want to know. And the reason we're okay, all right, well, come back. Okay, now I have a question because I was an avid listener. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, I was an avid listener of the late Uncle Kevin Samuels. I lied to you not. I lied to you not. I had to obtain some of his knowledge. I had to obtain some of his wisdoms that he was dropping. And some of the things that he said really made sense. But I was too busy looking at it from a different perspective. I didn't look at it from a man's perspective, okay? So, and he specifically says men value sex the way that men, or excuse me, men value sex the way women value money. Oh, Paul said, hell no, I'm speaking for me and any real man. So you speaking for you and any real man saying that sex does not equate to the way that women love money or the way that women need money. Is that what you're saying to me, Paul? But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? Now it's that time. I'm not lying. We've been on doing it for an hour and 16 minutes and some change, okay? I would love to have this conversation with y'all again on Thursday. We can have a continuation of money and the relationships on Thursday. I have a new topic because I listen, because what's going on in the world today now, there's so much role reversal that now women are proposing to men and the way that they are proposing to these men and the way these men's body language, their facial expressions, their just overall demeanor let you know that they're not even going to make it down the aisle together. But you know what? That's another topic for another day. I need y'all to support me so I can support y'all. I want y'all to hit hashtag Soul Connections in the chat. That's hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat. Please go to my YouTube if you haven't already. It's at Soul Connections. Please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? So, Thursday's topic, we're going to continue this for a little bit, and then we're going to go into the why are women proposing to men? Do you agree? Yes or no? Because I believe that this is something that we need to talk about. That's the way that I believe. And y'all do too, and I'm sure y'all want to hear about it. So please tune in on Thursday for that specific topic. But today, I'm going to have to head on out. I got to go do my mommy duties. Y'all know what it is. It's a school night. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Self love is mandatory. Remember, please take care of your soul connections. I'm Slim, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.